Here's what I got for Dungeon Universalis's new Challenges expansion. Which I got in the mail just yesterday. Yep, yesterday. Picked up 2 tile sets. I like having the ability to use the front and back on the same dungeon. Got the Standees Bestiary Box. Bestiary Box II. You know, meant for the expansion. We got the Demon Under the Mountain, a tribute to the classics. And this was on top. A little thank you note. I guess that's Oscar Brebion. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's done on one of the cardboard sort of player surfaces there. Anyway, start off with, what do we got here? The Demon Under the Mountain. A tribute to the classics. It's the Lord of the Rings-ish campaign. It is 31 pages, looks like. So I'm not going to go over all the pages. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 missions. Quests, whatever you want to call them. I don't really use the standees. Back of the box says it has 288 standees. 6 huge, 26 large, 252 average, and 4 small sized. 5 different factions: Dark Elves, Cultists, Ratfolk clans, Pulse Empire, Tresians, or Eris Worshippers, Celestials, First Elves, Witch Hunters, Gorgon Nomads of the Steppes, and lots of independent creatures. Let's, I'll open it up so we can take a look. Although, probably when I play, I'll probably be using miniatures. Looks like there's 8 punch boards. Some humanoids at the top, and human-like creatures at the top, and some monsters on the bottom. Some large ones, I guess. Here you got full of probably rat folk. Keep them in order. I'm trying to keep them in order. There's some of your huge size dragons, a cyclops. I don't know what that is. A lion with wings. Some sort of giant lobster. Got some Tarzan-like creature there. Somebody with wings. Some Batman helmet looking guy with a sword. Looks like there's a fire elemental here. Some sort of trolls or ogres or something. I don't know my monsters too well. Centaurs. What is that? Some sea creature, sort of floating in purple. There's the monster on the box there. Water elemental, air elemental. I'm guessing. The last punch board here. Whoa. Elephant walking upright. Okay. So I have 2 tile sets. Just gonna open up one of them. Oh man, I am making a mess on this table. All kinds of little cardboard things coming out. How many of these do we have? Another 8? Yep, 8 punch boards of these. Looks like a little villagey thing, and here's a dungeon with a nice bit of lava. Some sort of big regal room. Looks like a pond in a cave. More cave stuff. Smaller cave rooms, and then on this side, I guess more villagey stuff there. Got a cart. Guessing that's more caves. This looks like more village, maybe. More caves. This looks like a dungeon area with a trap there on that one. More cave stuff. I guess there's a lot of caves in the new challenges. Some generic dungeony rooms. Although maybe those are sewer entrances and exits. Right there, I don't know. Then we have, is that a garden? I think it's a garden. Some more general village areas. We got an underground, I'm guessing this is in the cave. Oh, this is probably the sewer areas. Yeah, I'm gonna guess this is all sewer. Then we have some skeletons and a little island in the sewer. Did I get all of that? Yeah. Oh, here we have like a tower with a spiral staircase. A lake. Just more sewer area. So watch when you open these. It left a lot of dirt. A lot of like little cardboard shavings, I should say. Here's the new challenges box. Hopefully I can open this without destroying the box. A little bit of lid lift there. Decently heavy for a small box. Now, for anybody watching, this is not the core box of Dungeon Universalis. I already have that. I've already opened it. This is only the expansion, the new expansion that just came out. All right, got rid of that. It's the box art. If you're watching this, you're probably already familiar with that. Here's the back. Ooh, I hope this holds up. Paper's fraying a little there on the box. Open it up. Got a good amount of space in there. It's not packed full. The new Bestiary Cards. That's exciting. I hope someday all the creatures from Bestiary 1 and 2 eventually end up coming out. That'd be nice. First, we get the campaign and quest book 3. All Alright, so we get all these. Not going to count them all. Under the cities. Well, that seems appropriate for all the caves that I've came across in the tiles. Alright, is this the beginning of them? Alright, here's the beginning of some of the quests here. Just gonna flip through this. This has a strong smell to it too. This is definitely a fresh printing. I'm not even close to the pages and I can smell them. They're really inked up shiny. Wow. This is telling you the smell on this is like it's gotta air this out. Argon Island. I wonder where that is. Is that even on the new map we get? Is that outside of it? Then we got more independent quests. That's always nice. This is odd for the back. Does this cover the other side? Nope. What is this? New rules, skirmishes, personal events, quests, notice board missions. That's the new board. Not sure what's supposed to happen with this art on the back of this. That goes like that. And that definitely doesn't. Or let's see, maybe it does. No. It's very odd. New rules are about 40 pages, somewhere around there. Notice board missions. That's at the end. I don't know what that is. New rules. Each time here's a notice board, since I was just asking about it. Each time a group of heroes enters a settlement or decides to stay in it, you can find out what mission is being offered on the notice board. Maybe a bandit is wanted, or a son has been kidnapped. Cook might need some spices. Well, that's the important thing to do. Gotta get that cook his spices. Let's see. Weather and time roll. Locating settlements. I guess you gotta sort of find them now. Searching for resources, crafting now. Here's the skirmishes. If you want to fight a band of your guys against a band of your friends. I kind of think they got to tighten up the rules and make sure they're fully well understood before you start doing a versus thing like that. Which is what I hope happens when they do the all-out skirmish expansion. Or I don't know if it's really expansion or a whole other thing. Scenario 1. What is this? Skirmishes, personal events quests. I guess this is the personal events quests. Although I'm not sure that actually came before where it said personal events, so I'm not sure what this is. Oh, is this, okay, these are probably skirmish quests, I'm guessing. Specifically for that. Yeah, that's what this is. And there's 3 of them. Then you get into the personal events. Seems to me you could pretty much set up anything. You know, set up your own map and do your own skirmish. We got these notice board quests. Zombie horde, transport, farm work. Now that's what we're going to be doing when we play Done. We're going to be doing farm work. I bought the expansion so I could do the farm work quest. I want to go harvest the corn. That'll be cool. Kitchen assistance. I guess that's the one where you have to find spices for a cook. Forget the terrible monster. Be farming. Live a simple life. Who needs this? On the farm quest. One Heralds of Dawn. Oh yeah, they had a whole contest. Forgot about that. I guess these are the winners here. And I'm not going to say their names because I will probably get half of them wrong. A couple there I'll get, but hey, I don't want to. If I'm not going to do them all, I'm not going to do any of them. Here's the new board. The back is just a generic tiled dungeon square. And here's this. Oh, I should have pulled out the core box, set it up next to it, see what they're both like next to each other. If I do that, they're going to be pretty long. Probably from one end of the frame there to the other. Yeah, so it'll be a pretty long board. Because the original goes here. I don't see that island that I was talking about earlier. Aragon, I think it was. So I guess that exists completely off this board. Oh no, here it is. Here's Aragon Island. So that answers that question. And that is pretty much new challenges, except for the cards. I see these Bestiary cards. Pulse Empire. Patricians or Ares worshippers. And I guess now we're into the independent creatures. We've been in there. Sea monster, colossal, hydra, great gargoyle. Carnivorous plant. I like that one. That was a lion with wings. Is a manticore. I don't know my fantasy creatures that well, as you've probably figured out by now. If I can get through a lot of this game, probably have a much better idea of a bunch of them. There are no, as far as I know, there's no upgrade cards for the second printing to this, which there were a couple of things they could have fixed. I know there's a really major one. One of the spells, one of the runic spells, I think. All right, so this is a new companion creature, I guess. And we got new, what do you call them, classes, I think. Oh. It was a while since I read the rules and played it. I want to go through the whole campaign, but I've only gone through a couple of missions, quests, whatever. Okay, what is this? Is this part of the new rules? Oh, these are some new, I don't know what they're called, I forget. Adventure cards. It's always nice to have a lot of these like little events that can happen. So if you're going to play it a lot and you end up seeing the same ones over and over. These are, I guess, the cards for those personal quests. And it looks like a lot of spells. These all spells? They are. Nature channeling. Oh, so they're adding spells onto the onto the different schools that already exist. I thought they had some new ones altogether. See, spells stop here. Oh yeah, mentalism, that's a new school of magic. I can't remember what they call it in the game. Favors, that's another one. Animism is already there. So those are all the new spells. And then we have more mercenaries, it looks like. Halfling mercenary. Whoa. There we go. Halfling mercenary. Goblin thief, a swordsman, a ranger, and a construct. Is that a new back? I don't remember I don't remember that card back from Mercenaries. I don't remember what the original was, though. There's more. What are these? I can't remember what these are. But, you know, you don't want to look too hard at them and ruin the surprise. Looks like these are more characters you can play as. Right here. golden cards. Official cards with fan-made characters. These all of them? Yeah. So these are all fan-made characters. So now it's all new races. Soulless, fairies, something I can't pronounce, devastators, mummas. Oh, that's the standing up elephants. Draconians, half elves, kobolds, zombies. Huh, you can be a zombie. Are you like mindless? Your intelligence has got to be super low. It is a 2. It's better than your agility. Iron Souls. All we have left is... it's pointless to keep that. The smaller cards. And there's a big old deck of these. These are all the new skills. Here's a large amount of new items. Man. It's like half of them. And that is all the new items.